Hey y'all, today I'm going to show you how to make bacon wrapped dates using the Ninja Foodi air fryer. Oh, we're having a whole lot of fun. So good. Welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy, and today we're cooking up another dish from recipes.crock.com, my beautiful wife's cook-a-blog. And today we're going to do one of my recipes. You see, I've stumbled across a fruit, or maybe it's a berry. I don't know. In the comments down below, dates, are they fruits or are they berries? They come off of a date palm tree, or a date palm. Is that more of a bush or a tree? I don't know, because we don't have them here in Indiana, but I have discovered them, and I really like dates. Figs, when I grew up as a kid, the only way you'd find a fig was inside of a fig Newton, which those are delicious. But dates are something that were readily available when I was growing up. But I'm noticing more and more that we're getting, you know, different fruits, different vegetables, different meats, all kinds of different stuffs in the stores nowadays. And one of the things that I have discovered that I really enjoy are dates. Now, there's a whole bunch of different kinds of dates out there. In our store, there's, I think it's called the Deglet Noor. Again, Middle Eastern, I don't speak Middle Eastern, so I couldn't tell you exactly how to pronounce it. They're smaller dates. The ones I found in my store just up the road are whole golden dates that are grown in California. But the ones that I really enjoy are the medjool dates. In fact, I'm going to come up here and show you right now the difference. They just come in little packages, little boxes, sometimes bags. In our stores, they come in look like this. You got your medjools and you got your golden dates. When I grabbed the golden dates, I thought I was just going to cook them for this show. But when I looked at them, I saw that they are not much bigger than a grape. You can see right there, corner of my thumb. It's not that big, and it's got a really strange flesh on it. They're good. They're really good. In fact, I like them. But the other part about it is these are not pitted, and they've got a seed in there. Looks just like that. Now, these are good. I'll eat them. To me, they're a little tangier. According to what I read on the interwebs, they have the true date taste to them. And they're good. But the skin's a little weird. And they're little. And I'm trying to make bacon wrapped dates. So I want enough circumference of whatever I'm wrapping the bacon around that it fits better. So what I use are medjool dates. Now, medjool dates are much bigger. They're more the size of a prune or an apricot. And they too can come with pits, or you can do it my way, get the pitted dates. They run about $7 for a box of these, so they're not cheap, but you do get plenty in there. And if you like them like I do, you don't mind spending the money. To pit one of these bad boys, I grabbed one when I had one over there for demonstration, I guess I'll eat this one, is you just split the skin around the top of the date, and the pit comes right out of it. That's in case you can't find pitted dates. But it's that simple to do that, and I just got an extra date. But what I want to do is I want to wrap them in bacon, because especially the medjool dates, they are very sweet, but they're kind of buttery. They've got the consistency of a prune, if you will. It's soft, but it's very fibrous. These are very high in fiber, which is really good. And so I'm going to take that good health food and wrap it in bacon. But all I want to do is I'm going to take a strip of bacon. So I'm going to take a slab of bacon and I'm going to cut it in half. So it's not that long. And that should be just enough to wrap around a medjool date where it covers all of it. Just like that. And then where it folds on the bottom, I'm going to set that on the bottom right there on my rack. I'll come up there and show you what I did again. I'll do this. Pardon the bacon in my fingers. You've got a date. It's got a bottom and a top. The top is where the stem was, where it was hanging from the tree or bush or whatever, the date palm. And you just kind of split it open just a little bit, and that seed comes right out of it. If you're just eating dates, I'd say use the seeded, who cares? But since you're gonna wrap it in bacon, like say maybe you're having a party and you wanna have one of them what looks to be a fancy little hors d'oeuvre, then I would go for the pitted kind, or make sure you pit them all, because if you don't and somebody bites into it, those seeds are as hard as a cherry pit. You could lose a tooth. But I'm gonna take my date, take my bacon, simply just wrap around it, just like that. And then where the last part of it folds over, that's going to go on the bottom of my rack. That way when the bacon shrinks up, it doesn't unwrap itself. It shrinks up around that date. And then I'm going to do this, it looks to be about 8 more times. 7 more times, 8 more times, we'll see. Alright, I've got 2 more strips of bacon and I've got 2 dates left. It worked out just perfect. Now dates are very, very sweet. They're high in natural sugars. 2 of them is a serving, and it's around, I think, depending on what kind of dates you get with these medjool, it's like 33 grams of sugar. That is a lot of sugar. That's why you only want to have a couple of these. So, but the good thing about it is a natural sugar, and they say there are a lot of health benefits to dates. I don't necessarily think that the health benefit is that wrapping bacon is good. We're doing this for flavor right now, not necessarily for nutrition. But they're very high in fiber. They're very high in a bunch of different minerals, from what I read. And so they can promote bone health. They can help you with night blindness. There's other dysfunctions that will help you with, but you can Google all that. I just want to tell you how good they are. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on here. I could probably fit maybe 2 or 3 more, but I'm happy with 9 because I want to make sure that the air circulates all the way around them. So you want to make sure they don't touch each other, because mainly you want to crisp up that bacon around your dates. And I'm going to take it rack down, as you see, where it's down in the bottom of the pot. I don't want them to get too close to the element and burn the top of the bacon without cooking the bottom. And I'm simply going to close my lid. I'm going to set this thing on air crisp, and I'm going to go just like I would do bacon. I'm going to go for 14 minutes at 360 and hit start. I just hit the power button. I'll try that again. Air crisp, 360 degrees for 14 minutes and hit start. And then I'm going to wash my hands. Because I just happened to make some already and I wanted to let them cool. Because things high in sugar, when they are hot, it's like lava in the middle of those dates. And I don't necessarily want to burn myself. So one thing I will definitely tell you with these guys is you want them to cool for a little bit, or else you're going to burn your little tongue. And yes, I did learn that from personal experience, because these are bacon wrapped dates when they're done. Take this guy right off the top. You can see the bacon wrapped around it and it crisped up. They smell really good. The natural sugars that are in the dates are going to kind of caramelize a little bit, and so you get that smoky flavor of the bacon, you get the salt from the bacon, you get the sweetness and the caramel from the natural sugars in the dates. That's something you would serve at a fancy party. They're still a little hot. And you know us, we're not fancy at all around here. When you cook those dates with that bacon wrapped around it, you know how you cook a sugar and it turns caramely, that flavor of the sugar, it gets more caramely. Anytime you cook any kind of a fruit in a high heat, it's just got a darker flavor to it. And that's another reason why I say to use the medjool dates, not just because they're bigger and it works really well with the bacon wrapped around it, but they tend to have a darker flavor to them. They're really sweet and they go really, really well with bacon. I know I'm going well over my serving amount. I don't care. I ate them. These are super, super easy, super, super good, and you would wow anybody with them. And it takes 14 minutes on 360 in your Foodi, in that air fryer, and it cooks them right up. You can do a whole bunch of them at one time, and you make anybody happy. If y'all decide to make these, call me. I'll come over and supervise and test them all for you. Well, whatever you do, we hope y'all are liking what we're doing here. If you like this video and all the other stuff that we do, give us a thumbs up down below. And also, if you've not become a member of the Crock Posse, make sure you click the subscribe button down below and become a welcome member of our slow cooking, foodie loving, traveling, music loving audience. We're happy to have you. And also, make sure you click the bell next to the subscribe button called the ding-a-ling, and that'll let YouTube know that you want to know as soon as we put up a new video. But y'all, most importantly, whatever you do, laugh often, eat good food, and speak life. Bye, y'all. So good. If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click